those orcs in question were concerned, several of them were sent back to our newly arrived caravan, and the rest have been repurposed.
He's gonna chuckle. That's quite a feat to make them all go back to the caravan.
Well, those that didn't became wallpaper, carpeting, and furniture. So they didn't exactly have much of a choice when Valerie started her negotiating.
I bet. Looks towards Val again.
So,
Still sort of eyebrow cock, half reach, normal Valerie, barbarian thing.
yeah. So you said you had a mother and a father, which is outright understandable. Everyone does. But do you have anyone else that you care for or have to worry about? Anyone else you're connected to from House Bairn still wandering around? I haven't heard anything from Devere in ages.
My house is, for the most part, I haven't heard anything from them, nor do I know any of my own. As far as what's left, it's my mother, and he thinks for a bit. And he'll say, well, I did have a little sister, but she's not of this world anymore.
Ah, what a shame.
Yes.
Would have been nice to have another handmaiden around.
As
That's
you
what
guys
the
pass
real
the tree,
thing
you're gonna see him punch the tree and leave a really large hole in it. Proceed.
Strong as you are, you certainly seem to have issues holding back, don't you think?
My sister's quite a touchy topic with me.
That's understandable, but I doubt your fury is anything but wasted on a tree.
Oh, this is nothing. This is just a simple punch.
I'm sure. But there has to be a better place to focus that than on the random flora and fauna around here.
He's gonna chuckle and says, I've cracked my fair skulls waiting for you guys to get here.
And you've been here, what, 2 months worth, maybe? 3, tops?
Seems that way.
And all you've managed to do is, what, ingrain yourself with the Fey Court? And the dragon?
I've only been learning about the Fey life through my servant. He says, motioning towards Eliza.
Yes, and I noticed her. How exactly did you come about gaining the loyalty of such a frivolous little creature?
He's gonna sigh and says, you're actually not gonna believe this.
Try me. I work with a tiefling.
You have a point there. Okay, so during the time
No
I
offense
was
here.
alone, about he thinks for a bit, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, when the last of my companions kind of met their untimely end, I was all by myself, trying to look out for, myself. And I saw a group of dryads coming
His
after
eyes are
me.
gone.
And when they came a little close, I feared that they were hunting me, so I attacked them. And before I knew it, I was face to face with the girl that is now my servant, and she swore her loyalty to me in return for her life.
And all you had to do was what? Beat her within an inch of it and demand her loyalty, or did she do that on her own?
I didn't deliver the blow. She offered to be my servant.
Clever girl. Although it's unfortunate that that's such an easy way out. Still, it's advantageous to you, and that's what matters here. Now, what are we going to do about the dragon?
I say we leave the dragon alone. I personally choose life.
Right, but we have to go back and announce our findings, don't we?
Yes. Assume that won't be too much of an issue considering you're back.
Right, but he has information for us and would like us to, no doubt, deal with whatever is in the darker part of the woods. He is a king, a noble, I assume. from his stature and position amongst his little court? And would he not like to expand his holdings, especially into an area no one has ever claimed before?
That is true.
Hell, that sounds tantalizing even to me. I'm simply afraid that should we go forward and deal with whatever in there, he'll want to make further use of us. I don't exactly appreciate being toyed with in such a manner.
Well, I'm sure if it comes to that, I'm sure I can provide a long enough distraction for you to get away.
Well, that would, of course, be appreciated. I'm going to give him a slight little bow. Thank you for that much. And I'm going to slow up my pace and catch back to the rest of the group. Again.
Yeah.
Elbow Val. Thumbs up. Not thumbs up, murder him. Thumbs up, I nailed it.
I'm really glad you
Specifying.
clarified. I was waiting for that. I was waiting just to be on the safe side.
I figured that's why you weren't saying anything.
Yeah.
I was like, oh god, he's giving me an opportunity to fix the ambiguity in that. I better.
So she'll walk up and start signing to you just to get an idea of what was going on.
Conversation, tried to get a little more information out of him. Figured out what noble house his mother was with. I'm not sure how close he was to her. He had a little sister. She's dead now. Well, he's not sure he wants to bother confronting the dragon. We'll see. That's it.
Alright, anyone else gonna strike up a conversation?
Not really.
Nah.
What? No one talkative tonight?
It is late / early in the
Well-
morning.
If we've got a bit of time before we go to,
Yeah, this is some time.
okay, I'm actually gonna start talking to Viconia.
Hmm.
I
Now,
noticed.
what is Belford? Belford's a human, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I noticed you have a propensity for creating undead.
Yes, Rivel, I do.
Well, recently, with your undead and the android, my thoughts have been turning to the creation of a alchemical creature. It's called a homunculus.
Ah.
Yes. There's a couple different ways to make them, but one is not unlike the creation of a zombie.
All right.
I was wondering
And-
if you might be able to offer some insight.
Insight into making a zombie.
Hmm.
Well, I'm sure it'll be different from the way you're going to make your homunculus. But,
Almost certainly, but every bit helps.
well, especially since my source of power is quite different from yours. You play with your potions and vials and salves and recipes, and I have a divine connection I rely on, so I don't so much as create an undead as ask that my enemies be repurposed in my own favor. Hell, if I were to try and make anything more powerful than a shambling flesh pile or wad of bones stuck together, chittering in the night like the first Steve, I would actually have to offer up a bit of a sacrifice in exchange.
I see.
Yes, my mistress is a cruel and demanding one. Both of them, actually. But
So
I,
it's
of
not
course, refer to the
actually.
important one.
So it's not actually you making the undead.
No,
is
no,
that
no.
right?
I'm I'm simply requesting that what's before me become more useful. And apparently my favor with my goddess stands strong, since my prayers are often heard.
Fascinating.
And then she's going to gesture at Steve.
Well, this wasn't quite as helpful as I'd hoped, but it was informative nonetheless. Thank you.
Anytime if you're going to be speaking to me, Rivel. Oh, and this doesn't have to do with creating them, but as far as maintenance is concerned, a little bit of divine magic goes a long way to stop them from smelling like, well, what they are.
Noted.
This one's got to smell kind of bad though. Didn't he get charred on like 50% of his body? He got burnt.
Yeah, he's scorched. He's stabbed. This was the one that we actually interrogated, so he's been impaled and
So he probably smells a
rattled,
bit like steak then.
and he shat himself, and
He smells like shitty steak.
and he's got 40 javelins sticking out of his back.
Give her yeah. Oh, 40.
Because why the
so-
fuck-
His pack, and then 40 more of them,
Anything else?
shoulders and his waist.
Jesus. Nah, I
Um,
ain't engaging him.
I can't think of anything else.
Val's just letting the adrenaline drain so she doesn't try and kill everything. 'cause-
Oh, I'm gonna go around and see if anybody's feeling particularly injured.
Vic's got a few scratches and some damage, but yeah, she's mostly alright.
I'm
That's
good.
how Val looks. Val's got a couple little nicks, but she should be alright.
Only damage I took today was from my party member.
I can fix that if you want.
Okay. Are you
Alright, so it's the dragon.
I think she's coming on to you.
Hmm.
He does make the panties drop.
Alright, the dragon.
These are scale mail panties, dude. They'd be noticeable if they dropped. Ka-thunk. What the fuck was that? Sorry. Let me just pick those up slowly.
Jesus.
Alright, so you guys get to the dragon's chamber. The Eliza's gonna run towards the queen again.
I do a deep bow again. Actually, no, I don't bow. I kneel. Like you're supposed
Hat
to.
off.
Hello.
It doesn't do either. No.
He's going to say, "Rise. No need for all this formality. How'd it go?"
I instruct Steve to rise because he's a moron and will remain bowed unless I instruct him otherwise.
What's he saying this in?
What,
Draconic?
yeah, what's he speaking?
He says, "Speak Draconic."
Bastard.
Well, the situation in the forest has been dealt with. Those who did not submit were executed.
That's good. All right. I'm gonna send
I imagine Val probably still has blood all over her.
And I'm assuming our fairy and our sprite friend can affirm to that. He says as one of the orbs of light flies by you guys.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Goes towards the queen, and then flies away. And then the queen's gonna nod towards the dragon, and he's gonna say, "Well, everything checks out." All right. So as far as you know, this is what we know. There's quite a few disturbing creatures there. Although the main creature that is over there is mostly gremlins.
I'm translating this into Common, and then again into Elven.
Great.
As he's speaking.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
What the hell are gremlins? What kind of knowledge check is that?
He's gonna tell you everything about them.
Okay, so I should just Google them.
I'm actually going to ask him to slow down a bit so I have time to translate into Common and Elven.
If you just want to translate into one, I can translate into the other.
Actually, yeah,
Someone
I'll
kept
just
everyone
translate into
talking at
Elven and
once.
someone else can translate into Common. Sorry,
I'll
Corin.
I'll translate into common then. It's okay, Corin. I got your back.
Yay.
There are so many different types of gremlin. Holy shit.
Yeah, no kidding.
Just don't feed any of them after midnight.
Heyo.
The references are strong with this
Beautiful.
one.
I watch a lot of movies.
That's a great movie, though.
My
It
sister's
really is.
Chihuahua is actually named Gizmo. Very much Fits that stereotype.
Don't get it wet.
And then
After midnight.
and then he's gonna say, also before I also forgot to mention there was a woman that went into the forest that was leading the group. I believe her name was what was the name? Allison?
Now, obviously, the name doesn't
Who's
change
that?
based on language, so you just see me grip my hands, or like grip my fists tighter.
Well, he's also translating it into Elven, so. Or. What's his
Elvin,
name?
yeah.
Yeah, the doctor's translating into Elven, so you would have heard that.
So, like I said,
Also, the queen's gonna kind of just smile softly. Obviously she's thinking of something.
Hmm.
And it's probably best you try and find her as soon as possible.
Can we get a more exact location of where they are?
He's gonna toss you a scroll.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
grab
what?
it.
Sorry?
The green dragon's gonna toss you guys a scroll.
I'm gonna open the scroll.
It's a map of a darkened forest. And it's a really like mostly a rough sketch, but like it looks better than nothing.
Yeah. Does it indicate where the caravan is?
It is not, but however, it does have a few points circled. And then he's gonna say, those are the points where we think they might have gone.
All right. And he's told us everything there is to know about gremlins.
Yep.
Now, I would assume that dealing with the threats in that section of the woods would be beneficial to you. You said that you've sent other people in there and they never came back and just wouldn't tell us why.
If you did clear it out, we don't have any reason to take it, considering that it's cursed to land.
Are you
Oh.
actually speaking with him, or am I translating for you?
I'm assuming someone's translating for me.
Okay,
Yeah, likewise.
I'm translating then.
Because I don't have any idea what the fuck he's saying unless someone's translating.
So I just opened the channel and then became the go-between for everybody, basically. Except Cole.
Oh,
Well, yeah, you're the go-between, but Val is playing the go-between of the go-between to keep Corin in check.
The go-between. Or the go-go-between.
The go betwixt.
I miss being the one in the.
I like go between. It fits Val much more.
The go-betwixt.
So, that's it. And then the king's gonna say, if there is nothing else I can do for you, I'd like to wish you all a very nice evening.
Thank you very much for your help, Your Majesty.
Much appreciated. And I assume we'll be able to come back and report back to you once we're done.
Of course.
Assuming, of course, we're not all eaten by gremlins.
I'd hope not.
Fuck the gremlins. We got this shit. Out of character.
I was gonna translate that too.
Nope, out of character.
Fuck gremlins,
Oh.
get money. Wait, what? I don't know what I just
Hold
said,
on.
sir. I'm so sorry.
Fuck money. Get
So you guys gonna head out?
yes.
Alright.
Yes, we're going
So-
to head for the gremlins.
GTFO.
Well,
Bye.
Would it be a good idea to rest first and then head out for the gremlins? Should we report back
It's
to our
nighttime.
caravan?
It's
It's
nighttime.
It's nighttime.
Rest and
already.
rest and
So
then
sunset
we'll do it.
already happened? No, I do mine
Yeah,
at midnight,
like
right?
you guys traveled quite a bit.
All right, never
Sleep
mind.
and
I'm waiting
then-
till midnight.
Alright, let's get back to the caravan then.
Do we have time to get back to the caravan?
Yeah, you guys have time to get back to the caravan.
Okay. Without it being too ungodly of an hour. Then I guess
So,
we sleep for the
um,
night and deal with the gremlins in the morning.
I want to make sure
Lieutenant.
that the orcs that I ordered back here got back to the caravan.
By the way, when you guys get back to the caravan, the half elf / drow is gonna spend most of his time talking to the merfolk.
So what do we do about him?
Lieutenant, I couldn't help but notice you tense up when the name Allison was dropped.
My
That wouldn't
wife's
happen to be
name,
your chosen
yes.
mate, would it?
It would indeed, yes.
Well, if she was in charge of the caravan and they managed to hide out on unhallowed grounds, hopefully she made the proper decisions to keep everyone alive, no?
I hope so. I can only trust that she would.
Well, if you're confident in that, we can move forward without worrying all that much. Well, no more than usual. I mean, at least she wasn't an imbecile, correct?
Far as from it.
Wonderful. I need to go chat with Janora or whatever her name is as well.
Jethal.
Jethatheth. There we go.
The pappy.
I'm
I'm
gonna
going-
bring Val with me if I can.
Yeah, I assumed you probably would.
I'm gonna
Do
go
the-
around and see if anybody else is feeling nauseous.
No, everyone seems good.
I'm gonna mosey around the caravan. Make sure.
Also, the orcs that you intimidated are there.
good.
All of them kind of saluting towards Corin as he walks by.
Beautiful.
Dude, try and bring them with us to fight the gremlins. That would be the best.
Fuck yeah!
Oh,
get an army.
oh,
shit,
God,
yes.
yes.
An
yes.
orc garrison and a robot and a zombie.
Oh, Jesus.
I have like fucking what, like 20 orcs cowing to me.
Oh, my God.
Fucking
Do it.
let's go! I am
Do
your
it,
god
yes.
now.
Wear an eye patch, dude.
Beautiful.
Really sell it.
All right.
Uh,
I
See,
go,
Yes,
you
Grump,
need to
love
pick
it.
up the leadership feat because, I mean, you're already leading them.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
That's how Malto's doing it.
Yeah.
Although my minions are a party, so
A willing party. Let's not forget that key detail.
yeah, that's the weird part. That's what's freaking me out. I don't know how I did that. I'm so proud of myself. Whatever I did, must have been
No,
drunk.
I have to get
Anyway.
7.
You bought the
Leadership.
rogue. That's what you did.
Yeah, I
You
bought
bought
the
the
rogue.
rogue, and everyone else died.
That's true. Everyone else just kept dying until they made a character that agreed with me. Isn't it weird how that worked?
Without leadership, I can't actually get these guys to come with us, can I?
No,
you can try and diplomacy at them, but they won't auto follow you without leadership.
Can I intimidate them?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
You can try to, but that shit wears off and they frag people.
Dude, hold off on that until the next level.
Well, I can't get into level 7.
Oh.
I have to be character level 7 to even get it at all. Which is...
Yeah.
So,
All right, I'll just
we're
leave
gonna
it.
go off to the
Sucks.
mistress's wagon, tent, whatever, TP.
When you get there, you can hear her cursing just as you're getting near it.
Language?
It is definitely abyssal.
Ah! Wait.
Well, I have no idea what she's saying.
I have no idea.
I just hear angry words that are really angry because it's fucking abyssal.
I hear angry words that remind me of Infernal, but it's not Infernal, so I don't speak it.
I could actually speak that if I wanted to. The fuck?
Could.
What is it? A tent? A
not.
wagon? What?
It's a wagon.
I'm going to knock on the side of the wagon.
And then she's going to say, "Come in."
I'm gonna go in, I guess.
I'm assuming if, Val's going to translate for you.
I don't see why she would. I can speak Elven.
No, she spoke in common.
Then I would have opened the door, and I assumed
Oh.
she would have followed me.
Okay, yeah. Then I can just infer that from that.
And then she's going to say in common, "God damn that fucking bastard for still being alive and ah!" She's going to run.
Kind of whisper a translation. She's.
No shit. I don't
Uh,
need to hear what she's saying to hear her tone, fool.
Well,
Damn.
she was whispering the translation to indicate who she's mad at.
Oh, okay, yeah. Something in particular troubling you, miss? I'm gonna say
Yes,
Elven.
it's that damn half-elf.
Yeah.
Can we kill him?
The half.
No, because
Sabrina.
What'd you
Bayray,
s-
Bainray. Fuck it. His house name.
Yeah.
Close that tab.
The
Dave.
House of Bane.
Dave of Bane.
Dave of Bane.
Why are you so awesome?
Grew up in the caves.
How
I
could-
was born in the caves.
How can
Oh,
you
you
be?
got a mug
Merely
from somewhere,
adopted
didn't
the
you, Rowan?
darkness.
How can you
I'm
be?
using my
How
I'm
can
using
you be
my
so
Arizona green
awesome?
tea.
How can you be so fucking awesome?
Now just think of having this guy as a DM.
Dude, I've performed with this guy in person. You don't know
It's-
the half of it.
It's literally the only reason I'm working on a campaign is to DM. But regardless, is to do the.
But anyways, she's gonna say, "No, you can't kill him yet. The bastard has more than enough leverage on me that I can't do that."
Well, leverage is an interesting thing. It can be tilted back and forth either way.
We're in the middle of
Unless you know that he's committed a crime worse than murder, then he's as safe as it can be.
We're in the middle of nowhere. The Imperial's laws don't apply here.
That's
Just kill
also
him.
entirely
Enough of it.
true. What does he have on you? Is it anything that would be a danger to our survival?
Nothing worth mentioning.
Well, if it's not worth mentioning to us, then I don't see what you're getting so mad about, miss.
It's the fact that he has it on me.
Are we talking literally on you? Did I miss a couple hours at some point?
Well, yeah, you did, but
Just evil glare, that's all you need to know.
Oh man.
She's gonna tilt her head, wave her hands up. Sorry, I've been a little stressed out as well. I'm trying to get some information out of him, and I'm not entirely certain it's working properly. The lieutenant and him seem to be having a bit of a problem. They're somehow related through a marriage, I guess.
Yes.
Complicated, stupid shit, actually.
Funny thing, you know, that Leon character, he was actually a nobody before he became lieutenant.
That's how military rank structures often are.
Yes, but you
There
don't
was-
quite understand. He got his rank through marriage, considering that his father-in-law is the legendary Variel, the Phoenix.
Not
guys-
ringing any bells.
No, you should be impressed like immediately upon hearing that.
Yeah, like he's known as the Phoenix because he's on every battlefield and he's been dealt fatal blows, but has always returned to battle the next time.
That doesn't mean we would be impressed. It just means he's a famous.
That just
show.
means he's got a cleric who's he's friends with.
Val could do that too.
I'm gonna start calling Val the Phoenix. Just piss everyone off.
He's also known for his fireballs.
Aren't all men so proud of their fireballs? Sorry.
The hell's that supposed to mean?
This is a good question.
You know damn well what it is.
Oh my.
yeah, I took some medicine for that.
All right.
I think I actually found one that I do better than he does. Oh my.
Nice.
But anyways,
Why
yeah,
did you can fucking get, by the way?
So whatchamacallit? Then she's gonna say, I'm actually more interested as to why he knows the merfolk.
Yes. What's up with that merfolk? It's very strange. How many of them are there amongst our company?
There's only one.
Just the one, and he's relevant. How?
Well, as you probably have forgotten, slave, that merfolk are considered royalty in the waters of Illinari.
Right. But are we in Illinari?
Still doesn't matter, she's still considered royalty in every sense.
But are we in Illinari?
Evil glare for a bit.
Serious question, miss.
We are not, however, if she doesn't come back from this trip, who do you think the people of Illinari are going to send assassins against?
Well, hopefully House Baron's new half-breed. Since he's the one who's all chummed up with her.
Which is why I'm curious as to know why he knows her.
Have you considered asking?
Yes, I'd love to ask the person that has evidence against me that can get me thrown into jail long enough for me to come out gray and old.
Gonna mutter
I
in
doubt he
his
has that
mouth
many centuries
already.
worth of evidence against you.
You would be surprised. Anyways, if you can get that kind of information, I can start working against him again.
Well, it'll be a lot easier to get information out of him if I have even the slightest hint as to what he has on you. I mean, hell, I've already figured out he's related to the lieutenant, figured out his former house, I figured out he killed his own father, and figured out his little sister is somehow dead and he's pissed about it. And this is all from casual conversation without meaning even a little bit of harm towards the guy.
She's gonna kind of think for a bit, and then she says, "Actually, this is a wonderful idea."
I live to serve. Lol.
She-
Sorry, what?
She's then gonna say, "I want you to spend the night with him. Get as much as you can out of him."
Oh. Mmm.
Oh.
Hang on, I gotta do it again. Oh.
Oh
my.
Get it.
uh.
You do realize that that's a half-breed, correct?
I do. However, we need to get information out of him, and since you're the one that can get casual information out of him, you can pucker up.
Val is going to motion in drow sign language to Vic. Is now a good time to get Corin to help us kill her?
Vic's gonna shoot a look at Val, and then back to the mistress. And then just go, well, I'll see what I can get out of him.
Can we? This would seems like it'd be a perfectly good time to pull something out of the book.
The book?
The book.
There's a book.
The Book of Erotic Fantasies.
I'm glad somebody else decided to say it.
Oh, I have that one on hand somewhere.
I've always just referred to it as the book.
I've got it around here somewhere too.
Well, the problem is there's a second edition source book called The Book.
No. The one I that's like all I will call it is the book. But anyway, there's a spell that you would probably want to make use of
Oh.
somewhere down here in here.
Right, I haven't checked that for spells. I'm playing a cleric. I'm playing a slutty slave cleric. Jesus Christ, why don't I have this open?
Yeah, what's wrong with you, man?
God, where are you, source book?
I don't know where it is in here. It's
I
still
think
loading
it's-
on my phone.
Oh, I'm
As soon as
re-downloading it right now. I don't even want to search for it.
I think it was higher up in the Skype chat, actually.
It is somewhere.
Was it?
I don't want to.
Anyway, so let's see, what time is it? Do I want to play to the hour? Fuck
Yes.
it, let's play to the hour.
Oh no! We're playing longer than that. We gotta finish this.
No.
Well, today's Sunday. As long as I stay quiet and I don't wake up my mother, I should be safe.
It's 5 a.m. 5 a.m. is a good time for me to go to bed. I don't know what the rest of you guys, but I've been like passing out over here already.
Yeah, if you want to pass out.
Stand up for a bit.
And if everybody else can go, then I'll
I
get
am
some more
fading.
caffeine.
I am fading.
No!
This is my time that my brain starts to go. What are you doing up? What?
Okay,
Why?
if we're losing 2, then maybe we should just.
Yeah,
it
I
for
forgot.
another-
We can finish we can go to the hour.
Oh,
Yeah.
There you go, Steven. There's the Book of Erotic Fantasies. And anyone else who doesn't have it.
Finish up the shit.
Anyway, the name of the spell explicitly is block the seed. I think you guys can gather what that does.
Block-
something to do with gardening, I'm pretty sure.
Yes,
I
it's an
haven't
anti-guard
opened this
curse.
in a long time.
Yes.
Anyways, proceed. What are you going to do for the order, Vic?
Well, I've been ordered to do something, and I told her I will try and extract any information I can.
He gets to have a fun night.
Yeah, brilliant.
Well, Val did give you a perfectly valid option.
Valid. I'm sorry.
Val is valid.
It's
Up
5
the
a.m.
fell.
Fuck off.
Vic's going to stand up a little bit offended then, and go deal with what she has to go deal with, I guess.
Okay.
Download, damn it, download. 1 hour remaining. What the shit? Cancel that.
Skype's download speed is fucking like horrendous.
Yeah, I think I have it in email. What's your email? I can just email it to you.
Don't say
I
it
have
out
it-
loud.
This is a stream.
Oh, right,
It's
yeah.
going on the internets.
Yes, this is going on the internet.
My email is blank enter censor bar. Fuck you guys.
These-
Creeper.
My email is
Anyways, let's get back to the thing. So, as you walk out of the wagon, you're gonna see that he's actually just leaving. He's already bowed towards the merfolk and then heading off to his own. The dryad is actually playing with the elf child that's been following the merfolk.
Cool. I'm going to stalk him.
All right. How much are you gonna stalk him? Is the next question.
How much? Well, let's see what I roll.
until he leaves the party.
No, I'm going to be following that guy.
That's what the stalking's about.
Yes. That's what I mean by how much I'm going to stalk him. I'm going to try and get closer to him while he walks away without him noticing that I'm doing that. And I want to
Okay.
see where he's going. I'm tailing him, basically.
Okay.
Okay, it's just a flat roll. This will be fun. Even
Alright.
the most passive of passive checks notices my ass.
He doesn't notice. He doesn't seem to notice you as you're walking
Ah,
around.
that's the word. Seem. Seem is a good word.
It's the DM's favorite word.
And then you notice that he's gonna go out into the woods quite some bit. And then he's going.
Following him.
And then he's going to say, with a sigh, "You can come out, you know."
And no
I'm
one was
not hiding.
surprised.
I'm not hiding any better than it. Well, I'm not hiding to any degree of seriousness. I wouldn't want you to not notice me now, would I? She's gonna step out from behind whatever. She's gonna step out from behind Steve, I guess, because that was a really shitty stealth check. I assume using the zombie as a shield.
And then he's gonna say, "Next time you try and sneak up on someone, I'd recommend not hiding behind the hulking, undead orc."
Oh, hush. I wasn't so worried about sneaking up on you. It's not exactly too important as for my goals. I'm going to send Steve back to the camp.
Okay.
I'm going to tell Steve to go follow Val. That's what it's going to do. Steve, go follow Valerie. Go take a few thousand move actions to get back to the camp and then just stand next to Valerie.
And then say, "So what
Those are
kind of
such-
We'll play an impromptu game of hide and seek with Steve.
As for what you can do for me, I can't get the story of your lost sister out of my head. It's just you've given me so little information, but there was such fire, such fury there. I can't help you but to be distracted by it, honestly. Download, goddammit, download. Come on.
It's not really a story I like to share openly."
Do you know
Oh, wow.
something you should look for? 'Cause I got the book.
So in fact, my mother doesn't even know the full story yet.
And how frequently do you get to talk to your mother?
Not as often as I used to.
She's gonna, like, be approaching him this entire time. Now, when was the last time you saw any other drow?
Excluding yourself, I'm assuming.
Yes, and regardless of particular pedigrees.
He's gonna think for a moment, and then he's gonna be like, Do houseless drow count?
The castless, I guess, fit as for an answer to the question. Why are there still some of those roaming around out there?
Apparently, you haven't been to the Wasted Lands recently.
I haven't been anywhere recently. I've been trapped, so to speak.
Well, what is left of our kind are in hovels in the Wasted Lands.
Hovels.
Yes. The
The
Wasted Lands.
massive, sprawling, dark lit, impenetrable fortresses of our people reduced to hovels?
That's right. Whatever's
Ugh.
left of us. The Wasted Lands were built to be our prison.
Nonsense. I doubt it's anything less than a vacation spot compared to the Underdark. We were sent there for a reason. You know that, right?
I do.
Why we were down there. Well, speaking of reasons, why exactly is it that you're so keen to leave the camp in the middle of the night? Going for a bit of a nature walk, are we?
Mostly. I also like to come out here and practice my martial art. From prying eyes.
From what I've seen, you certainly don't need much practice.
I like to keep my technique in check.
Uh-huh. And what would have happened if, say, a pair of eyes were to come prying?
I guess I wouldn't kill them. That'd be a little too dramatic.
Yeah, that's more of the flair of, Valerie.
I suppose I'd ask them to
Outright
leave nicely.
seems the answer. And so since you haven't exactly asked me to leave yet, does that mean I'm welcome here?
I'm just curious about why you're following me.
I have reasons to be following you. Awfully convenient that you managed to leave behind the prying eyes.
Well, it's not like I'm going to walk over to the Fae and tell them that you guys are unprotected.
Step song just blasted on my playlist. What'd you say?
He's gonna say, it's not like I'm gonna go walk over to the Fae and tell them where you guys are hiding at.
Why would they be apt to sneak in and destroy the lot of us?
Again, it's not myself for sneak attacks.
Not yours, but perhaps theirs. I mean, the Fae have always been a capricious little folk.
If anything, I like to enjoy nature.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of which, he's gonna whistle as his elk that he was on as an elk comes by, and he's gonna start petting it. I forgot he was around here somewhere.
I'm gonna eye the beast uncertainly. I guess.
I'm sorry. I should have introduced you. I didn't really come in with them, considering that there's a good portion of orcs in the caravan. This is my
Especially
steed.
now.
He's
Cute.
yes.
I
Well-
miss my own, actually. It's been ages since I've seen her. I'm not sure how she fared. We got separated during the last crusade. Before I was captured.
Sorry, I wasn't born yet.
Noted. It's unfortunate that I'm so many years your superior. Even if you are a half-breed. At some point during all of this, I'm gonna drop my spell like my charm person.
Yep. Hang on, gonna make that will save. Let's
DC
see.
15, boyo. Oh,
He's gonna
sorry,
pass-
16. I have seducer.
He's going to kind of
All it would do is up his attitude. I think I've already got him towards max on the chart anyway.
as far you know. Anyways,
Well, he hasn't murdered me, and he's talking to me actively. So I'm curious. Additionally,
Mhm.
your presence seems to have quite an interesting effect on Jathathatha.
Ajithal? Yeah.
I totally remember her name all the time. Yep.
Yes, I do have something that's hanging over her head.
And just out of curiosity, what would it take to cut that something free? And is it heavy enough to crush her when it falls?
He's gonna
Not that
chuck.
I would be concerned about such things. That's outright treacherous.
I'll tell you this much: you won't be seeing her ever again if I were to tell you it. Especially when we get back to the Imperium.
Oh, you're not just going to string that out in front of me and yank it away now, are you?
Now then, here's the difference. I know that you are her slave. He's gonna say, kind of
She's
obvious.
gonna visibly cringe at that word.
And since I know that getting her arrested or getting yourself free would, let's just say, get you out of owing her anything.
You have no idea how much I would pay for that.
So the information I have is quite the ammunition. Especially since she's had a hatred for me for the past, he thinks for a bit, past 20 years of my life. Especially for that one incident, which is
And
why
I
she no longer has a
trust me.
husband.
Ooh, that was you.
Yes.
I was wondering why she was alone. Not that there's anything particularly attractive about a surface elf. It's just unusual in this setting. Now, is there any way I could convince you to tell me?
Sadly, no.
I can assure you I would save the pleasure of unleashing your information to you. I simply want to be prepared for whatever downfall is coming.
Trust me,
As her
I've
property, I'm also in the line of fire here. I wouldn't want to be tossed away like some pawn.
already taken care of that part for you.
And how have you done that?
Why do you think I talked with the merfolk?
I have no idea. I assume you were just interested in the strange fey creature. She's some sort of royalty, is she not?
Yes, she is.
Does that have anything to do with why she's so interesting for you and your schemes?
Calling them schemes. I am actually insulted. I don't scheme.
Please.
Scheming takes way too long. I am more of the kind of person who gets things done the first time around.
Then what are you waiting for?
The opportune moment.
I'm gonna drop my darkness spell-like ability and pounce on him. Feel free to cut that there if you want to.
Actually, he's gonna sidestep as you try and pounce him.
Horseshit, he can't see me coming.
He has dark vision.
He is half drow, you moron.
Yeah, but it's
Uh,
magical darkness.
Spell-like ability, darkness blocks dark vision.
Yep.
Yeah, it's magic. It fucks your shit up.
So yeah, they might want to cut that.
Eh,
And we're not gonna do anything fun. You're just gonna have to make a fortitude save to see how long you last.
Is that what it is?
I'm gonna have to make a fortitude save to see how long I last.
I don't think it was
Oh
fortitude.
dear.
He should have to make.
Do you realize how ridiculous it is for a drow to be doing this shit? Like, just throwing this out there, they're weird. I'll drop a fort save, but
Yeah, and just for laughs, I'll tell you this much. I'll do one too. Right in public. Just give me a second. I gotta pull up his sheet
but I have
again.
a retarded bonus.
He also has a really
Oh,
retarded
shit.
bonus.
I take 20.
You can't take 20. You have to actually roll it.
Oh, I can take 20. I'll roll 20 of these checks if I have to.
You have to roll it.
Viconia is not stopped. Alright, rolling.
Okay.
How'd I do?
I am.
Bam!
Roger, call it.
23 hours. 23 hours nonstop.
I'm looking down for that point now in the thing again. I'm not.
My
I
book is
could-
finished downloading.
Woo boy.
Search.
Oh,
Oh.
damn! He pops a lot sooner than she does.
Oh, not even an hour.
Ha, mail.
Oh god.
Oh, it's actually
Well,
just.
probably
It's
like
actually only con based, by the way. It's only con based.
Oh, it's only a con roll? Then, yeah, then we're gonna have to change that. But hang on, I gotta. Yeah, re-roll that.
it's an 18 then.
Oh, okay. So let's see. Minus the 4 from that. Alright, so. Be 12 for him. Jesus Christ.
30 minutes.
No, 30 seconds.
Wow.
No, it actually says minutes here.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
There's a table
What
for
about
it.
that 20 something?
It doesn't matter. His is lower.
That was good.
Alright, so, I think this is a safe point to end the session. Unless, Oh,
Do I
right.
get any information out of him?
Do you?
Can I try and pillow additional information out of him?
You're not high enough level for that spell.
I'll tell you this much.
Oh,
Do a
I'm not-
diplomacy check.
I shit you not. That's actually a
Diplomacy
spell.
check. Oh, that's no fun.
You're gonna get like a massive.
What kind of
bonus, dude.
circumstance bonus do I get for being the best?
He'll apply it on.
I'll apply it.
Sweet.
Pillow talk
And I
isn't
don't take
really
my
a spell,
penalty
though.
to him because he's not a non-drow. Ha!
I'm trying to find this spell now. Pillow talk. Where is it here?
Yeah, don't worry about it for now.
I know, but it's just fun.
By the way, who's still conscious in the call?
I'm here.
Hello.
I'm completely conscious, and I will be until Monday when it's gonna suck because I've got work.
Hey, welcome to the party.
I said Monday, not tomorrow.
Tomorrow is Monday.
Well, if you want to get
Tomorrow is
technical,
Sunday.
if you want to get technical about it, sure. But
Oh,
Technically,
actually,
today
today
is
is Sunday.
Sunday.
Come off. Ew, half. Ow. Ugh.
Oh. Oh, okay. Let's see. Alright, so. What information are you looking for?
Why he's interested in the merfolk, and or what information does he have on my mistress, and or further checking into his connections with the lieutenant.
Alright, so you get a diplomacy roll for each of those.
All right, the first one was for the merfolk.
I'm gonna type it out to you.
All right, that one's the merfolk. This one is for the information on the mistress. Oh yeah,
that ain't happening.
that shit. And this one is for the lieutenant's relation with him, or lieutenant's wife, or whatever clan that is.
I've disclosed all the information that's there, ironically. Everything I know has been disclosed.
Right, but we're not sure if he's even him.
This is true.
Like, that's what I'm looking for. I hate these crappy rolls. Let me try Steve.
No!
Let's see what Steve does. Is Steve good at this?
No!
You sure? Because
No!
decided on one of these.
He tied one and he doesn't even get a mod. Let's see if I, just for shits and giggles, what would my roll have been?
If I was going to be intimidating him.
Oh boy, this will be fun. Diplomacy. This is gonna suck ass.
Also tied Steve.
God damn, the 11s on diplomacies.
Let's
Hey, what are you guys
see.
talking about?
Having
Oh,
sex with a half
there.
drow and
We needed to send Corin in there. That would have been an interesting experience for both of them.
So that's about the
everyone knew
merfolk.
Corey was
The
gonna
second
be
one you're
dead.
not gonna get anything from. What was the second one?
Second one was
The
the
second
mistress.
one was info on the mistress, which I wasn't going to get anyway.
What's the third one?
The third one is prying into his relation with
Allison.
Alice and that family.
Alright.
Might as well send it to me too.
That's very interesting as pillow talk.
Yes!
That's hysterical.
There's
Motherfucking homewrecker. Love it.
Let me
It's Drow Hello Talk.
let me read you the actual spell Pillow Talk in the book. A creature subject to this spell can speak any deliberate and intentional lies to you. An affected creature is not necessarily aware of this enchantment, but may make a sense motive check. If it fails, target is unaware. Successful realizes speaking more freely and thus can avoid answering questions directly, as long as it's still truthful. Can't outright lie, but vague or partial answers are possible. The only requirement for this spell, aside from leveling and everything, you must have had sex with the target within the last 10 minutes. It lasts for a minute per level.
It's almost as long as he did.
No. You're not. You're not level 30 caster level. The record, though, you would have lasted twice as long. You literally lasted twice as long as he did. Yeah.
Boom. Viconia's a nasty little biznitch. Has anyone
been
played
trained.
the Baldur's Gate games?
She's been trained.
Has anyone played the Baldur's
No.
Gate games?
No.
Viconia is one of the
heard it sounds
characters that your player character can have a romance with, and she's horrifying.
I do just want to point out though that. Yes,
What else did you want to know about the family? Just general details.
What he knows about the family, what his connection with them is, why the lieutenant's so shaken, that kind of stuff.
So just general stuff.
Yeah, general information on the family, on why the lieutenant would be so freaked out, that kind of stuff.
Without explicitly saying something like that.
Oh, outright saying something like that. I'll play information back and forth to trade.
Oh, jeez.
If it looks like I'm spilling the beans, he'll trust me.
Mm.
But there are no beans to be spilled. It's just the lieutenant freaking out.
I
His
guess
wife's
that's
missing.
true.
It's understandable.
I guess that's true. Anybody else have anything to add in our little break here?
Nope. This is actually where I was gonna kind of end it, because it's the top of the hour and then some. And I'm pretty sure we.
Sorry. Didn't mean to bang your NPCs.
Oh no, I'm actually enjoying this. This is actually quite fun. By the way,
Creep.
cool shit's gonna happen.
Can we not wait until next week, considering we were supposed to be done with this whole first bit?
Yes, but
Hey,
you can
hey.
blame me for us unable to
wait,
finish
wait,
it this
wait.
week.
New
We
plan.
do blame you. We always blame
New-
you. Stop
new plan.
giving us reasons to blame you.
New plan. Let's play tonight too.
I can
Two
do that.
games this week.
I can.
Sunday?
I can do that.
I could do that.
I could, but I had to get all my homework done, and I don't get out of work till 8.
Then hurry up and do your homework. Don't go to sleep. Do your homework now. Do it.
as well.
At that point, he might as well just keep playing.
I could
No,
as well.
he should do his homework now, so I can go to sleep.
Anyways, we can end the session here. No
What about the rest
levels.
of my information?
I'm gonna give Steven his information. This is where we're ending it. Those who want to go to
Yeah.
sleep, go to sleep.
Okay.